Hello, YouTubers. Mark Steven Doss here, and I'm going to do a quick redo for you of selections we just did for Heart and Soul session Sunday. This is Sunday, June 7, 2020. We did 4 selections. I'm going to do 2 for you right now. A few technical glitches, and just want to iron those out. Again, we talked about the basics of principles. We talked about with the river Jordan. I started out with Deep River. This is H.T. Burleigh's arrangement of that spiritual. And then we went on to Old Man River from Showboat by Jerome Kern and Oscar Hammerstein. So the situation with the spirituals, again, I just wanted to set up, as I maybe missed a little bit earlier, was that there were hidden meanings in the spirituals. This is basically about the River Jordan he talks about in Deep River, but there's also about getting across the Ohio River for the slaves. I mean, that was a point of freedom. So that was a double meaning. And then there's also the campground. Well, there is the sense of, salvation, the heavenly refuge, but also campground was a place where the slaves could get together and they could talk, they could converse, they could, talk about freedom. They felt free because of the of that environment of being able to be together and to have a community, stuff that you couldn't do out really in the fields so easily. So that's the sense of the Deep River. And then with Old Man River, this is the Mississippi, and it keeps rolling along. There's certain things I've put in from Paul Robeson. He reflected the times and added those things, as well as principles. We talk about Stephen Covey, that sense of fifth habit: seek first to be to understand, then to be understood. So that was an idea about principles. He talks about you can only break yourself against them. That's the truths that are sort of like gravity, basically. On Earth, you go off a cliff, you're going to fall. So this is the sense of a principle, like a lighthouse. He talks about a battleship that tells the lighthouse to move in this way and that way. The lighthouse says, "Hey, I'm a lighthouse. You have to move." And those are principles. They're solid. They're universal. You can't start denying them and say fake truths or whatnot. They are absolute. So that's the sense of the Mississippi River with Old Man River. And so again, I talked about the different changing of the words that Paul Robeson did to reflect the times when he did that. I've some things I've put in as well. So this is a start though with Deep River, H.T. Burleigh. To cross over into campground, Deep River, my home is over Jordan. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, that promised land, where all is peace? Oh, deep river, Yeah, and that's Deep River, H.C. Burley, and I'm going to follow that up with the the Alpha and the Omega in some ways, the beginning of the river, and then you have that river that is immovable. It's going to keep going, it's keep rolling along. That's Old Man River.
There's an old man called the Mississippi. That's the old man I don't want to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? What does he care if the land ain't free? He must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant potatoes, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants 'em is soon forgotten. But Old Man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, get a little drunk, and your land's in jail. Gets weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying, but Old Man River, he just keeps rolling along. Poor folks work on the Mississippi. Poor folks work while the rich folks play, pulling them boats from the dawn to sunset, getting no rest till the judgment day. Don't look up and don't look down, you don't just make the rich folks frown. Bend your knees and bow your head and pull that rope until you're dead. Let me go away from the Mississippi. Let me go away from the rich man boss. Show me that stream called the River Jordan. That's the old stream that I long to cross. Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling. leaders, he don't plant a garden, and them that plants 'em is soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. Old man River, he must know something. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that pot and lift that pail. Get a little drunk and you lands in jail. It's weary and sick of trying, but I'll keep fighting until I'm dying. And old man River, he just keeps rolling along.
Yep, that's the Old Man River. He just keeps rolling along. Hey, I want to say to you, stay well, stay healthy, in mind, body, and spirit. God bless you all. Thank you.